So we'll do that. Of course, there's no traffic until I start talking. Suddenly it's rush hour. Let's go. No need for indicator, there's nothing for miles. Just a quick look behind, always on the motorcycle and your car, quick look behind, don't trust your mirrors. Okay, away we go. A little bit windy today, but let's see how we get on. So we're enjoying the summer weather today, only about 20 degrees, so perfect weather for riding, nice and cool. Sunshine, some interesting clouds, but we're not forecast for any rain, so hopefully we'll be okay. I'm only pottering along because I'm still technically still running the bike in. Into the wind we go. It's funny, sometimes Ina says I never stop talking, but when I'm on the motorbike I'd be trying to think of things to talk about. Maybe I should just shut up sometimes. Oh look, we're at 111. So 1,111 kilometers. They're very good. It's a pity I not noticed the first one. Oh well, not to worry. But that's interesting, all the ones. You notice I also have the Royal Enfield, the trip meter. This GPS system. I've never used it. I've never even connected it to my phone. I suppose it's useful if you have unlimited data and you can just share the data. And I've seen it operating on YouTube. What it does is it tells you to go right, go left, straight on, whatever. So it could be very useful. Someday I might try it. Okay. So now we're in this little place called Nervascount. Basically, it's a little pond beside the road. Just a little village. So I'll just pull over now into this little place. And I'll give you a little look around. Here we are. Lovely little place. Frying neutral on the beast. It's there somewhere. Sometimes neutral is quite elusive on the Enfield. There we go. We finally found neutral. It was there somewhere. Okay. So here we are at this little place. Nervascount. Basically a few houses. Lovely little pond. This pond, you could call it a small lake, big pond, small lake. They took it out and made it a bit bigger last year, or during COVID times, maybe 2 years ago. Now I'll show you this. Missing. Well, the main reason is because I left it at home in the garage. Because I forgot to put it back on. Oh my god. Anyway, what I was up to. This is your relay. Okay? It's your fuel relay. And so the story is, I brought the bike for its first service to Riga, and I got it first service. Brought it home in my van, brought it up in the van, brought it home in the van. Started riding a few days later, straight away, you know, it was cut now. It has never cut out since I bought it. It was cut now. So it hasn't done that. And the rear brake is noisy, making a metallic noise. I presume that's just the pads, but it's very, very weird metallic noise. Anyway, trouble is in Latvia, like a lot of other European countries, your warranty is not valid if you don't get your warranty work done by the garage. So it's either, I checked the fuel pump relay of all Bosch relays, by the way. I checked the fuel pump relay, cleaned all the connections, put it back in. Let's see how it goes today. I was talking to the chap in Riga, in the Enfield shop, and he said he was very careful with the valves. He double checked to make sure he had it perfect. So I would have thought maybe the valve's not quite right, but he reckons they are. So I'll be happy enough with that. I'm just trying to avoid another 6-hour, 7-hour round trip to Riga. You know, it's still cutting out. Sometimes at lights, but today's a test run. I've cleaned these relays again. There's one relay there and there's another 4 relays under the seat. So this is just a test. I have the original pipe on it, you know, because it is. I have my Triumph at home still, my Triumph exhaust pipe. So it's looking well, isn't it? Even without the side casing. Thank God it's not raining today. We won't have any water getting in there. It's forecast for no rain. I don't know. It doesn't look too healthy. So this is a little place, lovely little place. They have seats. They have a little changing area there for people who might want to go for a swim and want to change their clothes. They used to have a longer jetty. They used to go further out. If you look over there, let's see. I'll go over there in a minute. I'll show you. So a lovely little jetty here. Ba-da-da-da. Get a bit drunk on this because it's mounted on barrels, so it'll be a bit bouncy. Get you a bit seasick. Ooh. But that's lovely. So just get out here. See, the ducks are thinking, oh look, maybe this fat guy will give us some bread. No, he won't. He eats all the bread. Yeah, that's true. So we're right beside the road here. So it's a nice little place on a summer's evening if you wanted to come out and look at the moon. Usually there's a lovely moon, and at the right time it's right about here. We had a red moon here not too long ago, and you could sit here and look at it. So it's a lovely little place. I'll go over there now and I'll show you the little seating area that they have. The seating area, which is free for the public to use. It is lovely. So seats, place to cook. Inside they leave some logs and some more logs. Somebody's even left a little bottle of fuel there for lighting. So, you know, and if it's raining you can sit in here. And, a lovely place. Sit here and look out at the rain if it's raining. So I just thought I'd show you that. Come out here and you can have a little campfire with your friends and relax. Isn't this nice? Somebody's painted the stones to look like ladybirds. The stuff children's nightmares are made of. So there you go. This is just outside our town. The pond is actually surprisingly large and very well kept for such a small little village. And there's a proper little portaloo. Again, I'm talking about toilets. I don't know. I should call this the toilet channel. Okay, and again we have the volleyball, which is very popular. I'd love to play volleyball, but with my back, as soon as I fell a couple of times or reached out for the ball, and you know when you're playing games you forget about your dodgy body and you stretch or you run too fast or you knock something out, then you pay for it. These solar lamps, little lamps operated by solar, so LED panels, and they light up the little seating area. Lovely little flowers. So, and of course, have the bees. Where's he gone? Little fella doing a bit of hunting. Don't know if that focuses this close. Anyway, yeah. So the plan today, I'm going to do a little thing where I let's get my okay. The plan today, I'm going to do a little thing where I go around a few of the local cafes and restaurants, and I'll buy a cup of tea. Just a cup of tea. I have to watch my weight, but I'll buy a cup of tea and judge out of 10 what the tea is like, value for money. Do you get a biscuit or not? And it's just a bit of fun. It's nothing serious, but you'll be surprised how much it varies from one place to the other. Now, we've only about 4 places in the town, so it's not going to take very long. Okay, into the town we go. I should say, into the wind we go. As usual, I have to say, the fuel consumption on the Himalayans is wonderful, absolutely great. The GL is a bit of a drinker, even the way I ride, which is very gently. But sometimes riding gently, if you have it in lower revs, you're actually guzzling a lot of fuel. You're better off keeping it up to a certain range that it runs more gentle on fuel. But the Enfield is amazing. You fill the Himalayan up and you just ride and ride and ride. So very pleased with the fuel consumption. Got to get that side casing back on as soon as I get home. Now, when you get old, you forget these things. So what I've done was I used contact cleaner on the relay, and after using the contact cleaner, I put some new electrical grease on the relay and put it back in. So let's hope that might help with the cutting out problem. I know another option is to change the spark plug to an iridium spark plug, which is something else I could look at. Personally, I think the tick over is a bit low. I think the tick over the idle needs an adjustment. So I'll have to look into that. I don't know if anyone else noticed this on their Enfield. The only other thing I've noticed is it wobbles on the front. Now when I'm riding, if I look down at the front tyre, I can see that the tyre is not true on the rim, or the rim is moving, wobbling a little bit, but on the circumference of the wheel. I reckon it's the tyre, so I don't notice it after riding for 10-15 minutes, but when I first go out, you definitely notice it. Now, I'm going to have a look at when we get into the town. I'll be riding a bit slower and you'll be able to hear me a bit better. Still keeping the revs down, not in a hurry. No need to be in a hurry on a Himalayan. Enjoy the ride. The wind is even blowing my camera bag around. So we're coming into the town now. Okay. So we're at Zebra Pizza in Malby. And they're the first people I'm going to for this cup of tea. So It's a lovely place to sit. I always like coming here to sit down, just people watch, just look at life passing by. They do lovely pizzas here, absolutely. Then again, it's the only pizza place for maybe 50 kilometers, I don't know. So we had a kebab place here in the town, but I didn't like their kebabs. They're very dry. They're closed, they're gone. We had another little cafe, very small little cafe. That was nice, but they stopped doing black tea, so that didn't go to there anymore. They're closed down now. So yeah, me and my friend used to go there for a cup of tea, and suddenly they got this weird flavoured tea that we didn't like. So we asked them, have they any black tea, normal? They said no. And we've been going maybe 3-4 times a week for many months. So no, just didn't do it anymore. We went in a few times and said, any black tea yet? No. So we thought, okay. So we stopped going there. So they're closed down now. I'm not surprised if that was their attitude. But anyway, they had some lovely different flavoured things, you know. Anyway, they're gone. So we have a zebra pizza, and we've got another 3, maybe 4 places I can try in this little fun tea adventure. So I'll give you a look at the scenery. Very nice. That's their logo there. Zebra pizza. They do lovely chips as well. Very nice chips. Okay, it's warm enough for taking the clothes off. Of course, I have a local radio on, so I hope that doesn't copyright. Super. All this. So, what did we get? Let's have a look. So we have, let's go, a cup of tea, a cup of hot water, I should say. Oh, and I forgot my tea bag. A cup of hot water. I come back in and get my tea bag. Okay, hold on a moment. Anyway, I have a lovely cup of water and a sweet. Very nice. It's got it's either Russian, maybe Ukrainian writing on it. I'm sure somebody will tell me if that's Russian or Ukrainian writing. My girlfriend will tell me. Okay, let's go in and get my tea bag. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, she came running out just as I went to go in. She forgot, laughing. We had a laugh about that. Okay, so this is a Lloyd tea. The Magic Experience black tea. Okay. You'd be amazed how many places in Latvia don't do black tea. They only do flavoured tea, strawberry, lemon, all these other weird flavours, which I hate. I'm Irish, I like me black tea. I know English people like their black tea as well. So, okay, I'm going to make me brew. Let's dip. Let's go dipping. So that wasn't a bad run today. A little bit windy for the camera. Oh my god, I can't get this open. Not ridiculous. Lloyd, you want to fix your... Hold on. Oh my god. Still can't get it open. It's crazy. Eventually. Okay. So plans for the future. Let's see how the Enfield goes. I might have to bring it back to, maybe I'll have to bring it back to Riga and get this cut no problem fixed. Or let's see how it goes. Didn't cut out today. That's a good thing. Seemed to run okay today, so that's good news. So I'm hoping maybe it was just a relay. I just drove it clean and re-grease, so I hope it's the relay. Some tea here in Zebra Pizza, €1.80. €1.80 is a bit expensive for this part of Latvia. I'm sure the other places will be possibly cheaper, or maybe I'm mistaken. Last year tea here was €1, so 80 cent increase in 1 year. So there you go. Almost a 100% increase, almost, in 1 year. It's a bit much, don't you think? So that's a decent cup, a decent amount of water, not one of those little small dinky cups. So what have we got here? Let's see what this sweet is like. How exciting is this? Is this exciting or what? Oh, it's a chocolate sweet. Okay. Very nice. Like fudge or something like that. So. They've done well on the treat with the tea. Very tasty sweets. So that's it there, Zebra Pizza in Baldy. Unfortunately, they're playing music, so I don't want to get copyrighted and they'll have to cut my video out. So I'll do this bit again. Lovely place, great seating area. You can just view life, people passing by, cars, and just that's the local big park. And there you go. Roundabout. Lovely cup of tea. Just finished my tea. There we are. 180. So that's the only thing. I'm repeating myself now because in case it's copyrighted with that background music from the radio. 180 for a cup of tea. So a bit expensive. Nice tea. Lovely place to sit. And I would recommend their pizzas. They make lovely pizza, and their chips, their French fries are lovely as well. But we'll do that in another one. So this is just a few of tea. So yes, they have black tea. It's 180. Give you a lovely sweet with your tea. Decent sized cup, mug, and a lovely sitting area. So yeah, go. That's my first little tea review. And at the moment, the bike is going well. Okay, so that was today's run. The bike went okay. It didn't quit out, but it's doing this revving. As you probably heard, it's not staying at a steady rev. Maybe it's idling a little bit too low. I'm not sure. It's new, but it's going okay. Everything else is okay. Bit of a wobble in the front wheel. Front wheel when you're moving is just like this. I reckon it's probably the tire. Something I can check later. But enjoyed that run. Perfect day, lovely cup of tea, perfect weather, bike running nice. Gotta get this side casing on. So here I am, back at home in the garden. So, what do I give Zebra Pizza for their tea? I'm going to give Mark's out with 12. So, this is the first cafe, so, you know, give myself plenty of room. So, I'm going to give them 8 out of 12. So I'm going to start the bar low because we might get some great result. So 8 out of 12. The main reason they lost a couple of points would be the price, 180. I think that's expensive for this part of Latvia. So I could be wrong. But what I'll do is, if I am wrong, well then they're the first vote, so they're getting 8 out of 12. And if I am wrong, that's okay. The next place will also get 8. So, but otherwise, lovely place to sit, great location, grand cup of tea. They had black tea, which is important. So the only real thing would be, the only thing was the price. But and they got a lovely sweet as well. But you see, the trouble is, if I gave them 11 and I came across another place that blew my mind, then I'll have to give them 12. Nobody gets 12 out of 12 unless they gave me free tea. They said, "Oh wow, Harry, free tea." So there you go. That's Zebra Pizza, my first little tea voyage. And I'll do another few over the next month. It's the different cafes around the town. Then I might venture out a little bit further to the next town, Gulbenny, and see what they have to offer. So there you go. I forgot to give the mark out of 12 when I was in the cafe because I'm old, senile and forgetful. So that's why I'm doing this in the garden, at home. This is the garden. A lot of grass, a lot of lawn mowing. But I'm happy to say I just mow the lawn. I don't get involved in all the flowers and all the greenhouse and all that sort of stuff. That doesn't appeal to me at all. But it's lovely. I mean, and it does the most amazing job. And has the garden fantastic. Okay, folks. Ata. Peace of love.